The purpose of this short video is to raise your awareness of safeguarding for children and vulnerable adults in our community, and to know what to do if you see something that just doesn't feel quite right.
The message is simple. See it, recognise it, report it.
As well as protecting adults and children from abuse, such as physical abuse or sexual abuse or neglect, safeguarding is also about protecting the well-being and independence of children and adults in their communities.
During this challenging time, it's even more difficult for children and adults who are already vulnerable to tell us what's happening to them.
Children, young people and adults help make the communities we live in. Communities have a part to play in preventing, detecting and reporting neglect, abuse and exploitation, and other criminal behaviours such as scamming. During this challenging time, it will be even harder for children and adults who are already vulnerable to tell us what's happening to them.
We also know that during lockdown, domestic abuse, self-neglect and drug and alcohol use increases.
At this moment, more than ever, communities play a vital role in spotting abuse or neglect or criminal activities that are harmful to children and adults and doing something about it.
If you see or hear aggressive or repeated shouting, things being hit or broken, children left crying for a long period of time, or very young children being left alone or outside by themselves, these are signs a child could be at risk.
Adults with additional needs or vulnerable elderly people not receiving visits, food deliveries or not leaving their home for long periods of time. Adults living alone who live with mental ill health who are becoming more unwell. There are lots of amazing people out there supporting our county's most vulnerable people by volunteering. If you're a volunteer, you have a significant role to play in safeguarding out in the community. Your role is to be curious, be the eyes and ears, and report anything that concerns you. Your role is not to investigate or inquire. Just pay attention to how people look and behave.
For example, you might deliver a food parcel to a house and find that young children are there alone. Or you might speak to someone either in person or on the telephone, and they let you know that they're scared or fearful of someone in their home.
You just have a sense that something is not quite right when you meet or speak to an individual.
If you see it, recognise it and report it.
Call us on 0808 800 4005. Tell us, we will investigate, and together we can help make the people of Suffolk more safe.